Moon Ivy. Moon Ivy armor is a close-fitting bodysuit that grows every night and dies at the end of every day. You put on the wreath-like choker before going to sleep. Overnight, a tight but flexible bodysuit of ivy grows over your body. When you awaken, you are wearing a tough, fibrous, light armor. Removing the choker causes the moon ivy armor to wither poison ivy. The ivy exudes a poisonous resin. This poison never affects the wearer. Explosive spores. The ivy is laced with noxious explosive spores. Whenever you are struck in combat with a bludgeoning attack, one of the spores explodes into the space from which the attack came. Once all of a day's spores are exhausted, the effect is inert until the next day. This nausea never affects the wearer. Once per day, the ivy exudes pheromones that make you seem more attractive. Quick escape. Ingeniously crafted, this armor uses special buckles, straps, and releases so it can be removed in mere moments. It is a favorite of wealthy sailors, adventurers who anticipate going near bodies of water. The wearer pulls and twists on a special lock located on the shield inside hip, which causes the armor to fall away. Each lock is unique in operation, making it difficult for anyone other than the owner to undo, especially in the middle of battle. Ring armor is composed of rough leather heavily reinforced with hundreds of small metal rings. Ring armor is the precursor of tilt-to chainmail and is commonly found in cultures that haven't discovered how to create that type of armor. It is a cheap and effective protection popular among town guards. Shell. This armor is created out of specially treated tortoise shells and more exotic sea life. The armor making process softens the shells, making them far more pliable and likely to bend instead of shatter when struck. Shell armor includes a breastplate, shoulder guards, and even gauntlets created from smaller and smaller shells. Druids can wear shell armor without losing access to their spells, Shield Stiletto. This small wooden shield has a special switch located on the inside grip. When triggered, 4 blades pop out of the edge of the shield, and one larger blade springs out from the middle, triggering and retracting the blades. When the blades are activated, the stiletto shield counts as a spiked shield in all aspects. Stone Dwarven. Found almost exclusively among dwarven kingdoms, this extremely rare armor is created from thin sheets of specially treated stone resembling marble. Dwarven stone armor is very heavy and more ornamental than practical. Consequently, it is the dress uniform for many dwarven defenders. It provides impressive protection as long as the person wearing it does not plan on moving very fast. Dwarven stone armor includes greaves and helmets, but not gauntlets. Wicker armor is the poor soldier's last resort. Tightly woven wreaths cover the entire body, offering slightly more protection than normal clothes. Although the wicker is bulky and loud, the main advantage of wicker armor is its low cost and lightweight. Clever armorsmiths sometimes weave thorns into the wicker, effectively creating spiked armor. Wood. Similar to bone armor, wood armor is clothed or leather reinforced with strips of wood. As with weapons, different forms of armor might be restricted to certain cultures, depending on the level of technology available to those cultures. Champions of an ancient empire serving the Pharaonic pantheon and wielding bronze kopeshes shouldn't be decked out in steel full plate or even chainmail. They're more likely to wear bronze breastplates at best. Weapons, technology, and culture to show what forms of armor might be common in such cultures. While weapons tend to have a common form and vary only in their material over the course of technological advancement, bone or stone daggers yield to bronze dagger, which yields to iron or steel dagger. Different forms of armor are technological advancements in themselves. Stone Age cultures don't make bone or stone chainmail. They use leather, fatted wood, or bone. While weapons tend to have a common form and vary only in their material over the course of technological advancement, bone or stone dagger yields no bronze dagger, which yields bone or stone dagger yields to bronze dagger, which yields to iron or steel dagger. Different forms of armor are technological advancements in themselves. Stone Age cultures don't make bone or stone chainmail. They use leather padded wood or bone armor. Historically, only a few exceptions to this rule exist, and they are all made of bronze. Bronze shields have the same protective value as steel shields, and their cost and weight are the same. While the relative softness of bronze diminishes its usefulness in weapons, it allows elaborate sculpting of bronze breastplates, which makes this armor a favorite of some military commanders. It is also popular parade dress. For whatever reason, historical armor generally seems easier to categorize than weapons and armor. Armor isn't subject to the same abundance of nomenclature that exists to describe weapons. There is therefore no need to provide equivalents for most forms of armor. Therefore, there is a general understanding of what full plate or chainmail armor is, and you aren't likely to run across hundreds of variant names for those armors. As always, there are exceptions. In this case, primarily the armor of the ancient Romans. Early Roman armor was called lorica, a hard leather cuirass similar to leather armor. The term expanded to include the three most common kinds of Roman metal armor: lorica, segmentata, banded mail, lorica humata, a chain shirt, and lorica squamata, scale mail. Just as mithril, adamantine, and darkwood can make fantastic armor and shields, so too can the materials described do wonders in the hands of a competent armsmith. Astral drift metal. This extraordinary material is mined only on islands of matter floating on the astral plane. It is very similar to iron, but has a single extraordinary feature. It has a 25% chance of being effective against an incorporeal attack, as if it were made of force. It is not malleable enough to be worked into chainmail or scale mail. Only a breastplate, shield, or any form of heavy armor can be made from astral drift metal. Blend quartz. This rare, naturally occurring blend of iron and quartz is cumbersome and difficult to wear. Armor and shields made from blended quartz weigh twice as much as normal, but blended quartz is a surprisingly good conduit of magical energy. Spell failure chances for blended quartz armor and shields are reduced by 20%. Weapons made from blended quartz weigh twice as much as normal, but gain no additional benefits. Bronze wood. This exceptional hard wood is useful for making both armor and weapons. Unlike most woods, bronze wood can be used instead of metal to fashion heavy armor and weapons. Although dense and weighty compared to other woods, it is still lighter than most metal. Items weigh 10% less when made from bronze wood rather than metal. Armor made of bronze wood is also less obtrusive than similar armor made of metal. The following armors can be made from bronze wood: breastplates, banded mail, splint mail, half-plate. Chitin. Difficult to work and dangerous to obtain, the exoskeletons of massive insects are still used to construct weapons and armor, especially in areas where metal is scarce. Weapons and armor made from chitin weigh half as much as similar metal items. Although chitin can replace metal in most items, chain weapons such as the spiked chain cannot be made from chitin, nor can chainmail armor or chain shirts. Giant insects and similar creatures are the only source of chitin plates big enough for crafting armor.